Hey fam, what's going on? High Vibe Oracle here with a reading for you guys. How's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new, welcome in. We're super glad to have you here with us. If this is not your first time and you're returning, I am very, very happy to see you again. I hope the time between we last saw each other has been well. These are going to be some general timeless readings. Know that when you actually reach this reading, it is definitely because it has a message meant for you. And if you find that something does not particularly resonate with you, go ahead and leave it for somebody who it will resonate with. If you do find that you have things that resonate here for you, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, no. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, my details are in the description box below. Take you to my website where I have my services available. And if you're interested in any of my bracelets, I do hand make them myself. And my Etsy store is in the description box below. But let's go ahead and get started because we already have two things happening here. We've got Watch Your Words and the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. So we're talking about heart chakra information. Let's go ahead and grab the other two. Life is speeding up. No wonder you have to watch your worlds. And also the first chakra. Oh, wow. Okay. So like immediately what I see here is that things are about to get very hectic. Things are going to be very, very hectic for you here. You've been wanting whatever this is. This is something that you've been wanting, but it's very easy to mess up relationships. It's very easy to kind of shoot yourself in the foot if you say something out of frustration. I feel like with the heightened get up and go attitude that's kind of I'm getting from here, that missteps, that miscommunication is going to be a bad time. Also with the Watch Your Words, I'm also seeing that your words have power. So as you are manifesting things for you, it is very important that you regulate what you say to yourself, that you keep yourself in a positive space, that you speak to yourself in a way that is loving. The first chakra is your root chakra, and your fourth chakra is your heart chakra. So I am definitely hearing that this is a time for you to kind of stay grounded. It's a time for you to very much be in contact with your center and try not to get too caught up in everything that's happening. It is going to be very easy for you to kind of lose your way here if you don't keep yourself centered, because things are moving so much. And then also just be open and experience these next few weeks with love and acceptance and a kind of childlike anticipation, because there's so much happening here. That was a lot. That was a lot of information just from those four cards. Let's see if we can get some confirmations. Let's see if we can get some details. Yes, this one. Get another card here. Let's see what else they have to say to us here, because there was definitely a lot coming in with what we've got here. One more shuffle. This one. Okay. First one is Ten of Pentacles. So yes, this is definitely something that we have been kind of working on for a long-term situation, a long-term happiness, some type of long-term stability. If you're working on creating a financial future for yourself that is long lasting, that is something that is going to be able to support you and the people around you. There are definitely things here that are showing that we're starting to get into that space where it's starting to become a reality for you. I also have the High Priestess. So when we're talking about like the heart chakra and the root chakra. This is definitely a time where your intuition is going to be very, very important in what you are doing here. So it's very important for you to kind of keep yourself grounded, keep yourself centered, keep yourself open, because there are downloads, there are plenty of information kind of coming to you as time goes on in this situation, which is awesome and amazing. We want this one. Do we want another one? Do we want another card? Do we want another card? Nope. We just want this one to hear. Wow. Okay. Okay, for some of you, this is a very highly spiritual time. I mean, I have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. They are partners. If you have been thinking about being with someone and you're worried about like how you guys are morally lined up, like belief systems, things like that, is that going to work out? I'm definitely seeing that it is going to work out. I do see that whatever it is that's happening for a lot of you, you are the teacher. Like you are, like things are happening because people are coming to you. There's a very there's a very large and intense sense of you being sought out during this time. And I think that's why your words are so important. I think it's why it's so important that you keep yourself centered, because you're going to be bombarded with a lot of energy from a lot of other people. Wow. Okay. New beginning. Yep. Who are you? Who are you? There is so much happening. Like it's a very, very passionate, fiery new beginning. The Ace of Crystals is actually really funny because it's as a fire suit, as a very fast moving suit. Like this is everything that you've been wanting this, and I feel like you've been waiting for a long time for this, and now it's kind of like we went from the tortoise and the hare to Speed Racer, and now suddenly we're going like 50,000 miles an hour. There's a lot going on. Know that the things that are happening are for your good right now. That as things are moving, things are about to really start moving. Like the Wheel of Fortune is such a great card to have here because luck is absolutely on your side in this situation. So no matter what it is that you are trying to do, what your end goal is, I do see that there is a lot of success coming in this new venture. It is going to start hard and fast. And I don't think you're quite ready for it yet. I think it's going to catch you a little unawares. You're just going to wake up one day and you're like, wow, this is my life. This is my life right now. The Eight of Pentacles is giving me like there are messages coming in, just a lot of fast paced movement. I just can't stress enough just how much is happening for you, how much is happening toward you, how much is kind of moving toward you. I feel like I have this sense of this person, like I see a person who's just shining. And as you're shining, like everything is kind of drawing to you, like moths are being drawn to a flame. Something has shifted. And it could have everything to do with your chakras finally like aligning and opening up, that all these things are starting to happen all at once because you are finally in this frequency to receive. You're finally in this frequency to handle the amount and honestly the responsibility that comes with the thing that you're asking for. So this is phenomenal. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh. What else do we have here? Like I said, this is for the next few weeks. So when you catch this, expect your next about 2-3 weeks full speed ahead. So yeah, like, so Eight of Crystals, Chariot. Chariot is a movement card as well, but also Chariot talks a lot about willpower and perseverance, in my point of view. So there's a lot of just like it's kind of like you're finally taking the reins right now. And because you have all this happening, you're going to start seeing that you have more control over your life than you think. So instead of kind of being in a place of so instead of being in a place of stagnancy, not only are you able to move ahead, but you're moving ahead in such a way that like you have full control. Once again, which is why watching your words is very, very important. You're not going to be steering yourself wrong in the situation. I definitely don't see anything like that happening. I just see that it's just very important that the way you speak to yourself is going to depend. Oh no, I'm saying that backwards. How fast or slow progress is depends on how you speak to yourself. There we go. I was speaking like Yoda for a second. I was like, that's a backwards sentence, Jackie. What are you saying? Okay. Anything else that Spirit wants us to know? Ten of, 10 of Cups. Okay, so we've got 10. So 10 and then 10 and then 10. So you guys might be seeing 10, 10. Often, if you don't know that angel number, you may want to look it up because there's an angel number there for you. It's here for you for a reason. We're talking about gratitude. So we're living in a place of, I was just talking about gratitude and love with your heart chakra. So we are looking at a situation where the things that you want are coming to you, the things that you need are coming to you. We're starting to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. I am seeing this like it's just a rainbow. I see a rainbow. And just we were talking about like feeling stagnant, feeling like things aren't moving, like things are kind of going to pot. That might have been true. Things may have been still for a while, but it's not still anymore. We're kind of going full speed ahead, and there's going to be a level of happiness and gratitude and satisfaction, and it's almost overwhelming, this positive feeling that I'm getting here, as like it's like finally I've been working so hard for this and finally it's paying off. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I like to thank the Academy. I like to thank the Academy. I think my director, like that situation, like there's so much good stuff happening. There's such a beautiful, fulfilling future in a emotional standpoint, in a physical material standpoint, in a spiritual standpoint. I mean, we're talking about all the aspects here, like mind, body, spirit, heart, all of it. Money, finances, stability, relationships, like whatever it is that you've been working toward, it is happening. It is happening fast. It is happening like in a way that's going to make your head spin a little bit, but it's going to make what you have been going through like so worth it. So worth it. Okay, so there's one more coming from here, and I think we're going to end it on that. So there's two here. Wow. Appreciation and journey. You can't make that stuff up, I swear to God. So, right now, the best thing that we can do is kind of appreciate how far we've gotten. Life is about the journey. It's about being grateful for how much we've survived, for the things that we've had, even for the things that we've lost. I will always tell you about misdirection, about how if you are rejected for something, that's because something better was meant for you, because that was not as good as you thought it was. And then you'll look back and somebody will be talking about like the thing that they got that you didn't get. And you're like, wow, I dodged a bullet when I didn't get that role, when I didn't get that position, when I didn't get that guy or that girl or what have you. Like it's all about taking a look behind you and seeing how far you've gone because it makes the journey ahead not that frightening. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what you see here. Things are going to be fantastic. It's going to be fast, and you're going to have control of yourself and your own inner dialogue. But it's so, so worth the journey that you've been on to get here. Okay? So that is our reading for today. What a reading. I absolutely love it. So if this resonated for you, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want something more personal and want a reading from me, my information is in the description box below. And of course, you guys know what time it is. Bracelet time. My bracelets are on Etsy right now, and they are on sale until like the 8th of September or something like that, 25% off. So go ahead, take a look at it. But that's enough for me. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. You could be anywhere else on the interwebs, but you decided to be here, and that means the most to me. So until my next reading, take care of yourselves.